Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. Happy Tuesday evening. Sherri and I are both done with work for the day. Sherri Beth actually just took a post-work shower. I've just kind of been hanging out, sort of decompressing for just a few minutes after I got home. Tonight we're gonna make dinner, hang out. Thought we'd pick up the camera, bring you guys along. We have missed enough vlogs recently. Gosh darn it, we're gonna get better about our routine of having videos for you guys regularly. Today was a pretty good day. I actually feel like I got quite a bit done. Tuesday was a meetings day at work, so I was in meetings at the office quite a bit. Sherri Beth worked from home, and I think both of us had good days, but we are glad that work is done so we can enjoy our evening. Time to start making dinner. I've got water on the stove here, about to boil. Some of you may remember that at a farmer's market recently, we bought a pound of reindeer sausage ravioli. So going to cook that up really quickly. I think gonna have that with a salad, some Alfredo sauce. Fingers crossed, this is gonna be really delicious. And while I'm waiting on the water to boil, I wanna show you this. Look what Sherri and I put together last night. My new e-bike. So, I've not taken it out yet, tested it. Maybe tonight, maybe in the next couple days, gonna get it out and start using it. We're supposed to have some pretty nice weather over the next week, so gonna be some good opportunities to actually get out and use this before the end of summer. You guys, look who's here. The wonderful Sherri. How was your day?
Good. Busy.
Yeah? Glad the work's over?
Yes.
Excited for dinner?
Yes.
I am too. Open the dishwasher. You can see we have a few dishes out, and I was like, oh, I'll empty the dishwasher, but it's dirty.
It's already dirty.
And I'm very thankful because that means I don't gotta empty it. I can just like load it up, easy to go. Sherri and I load the dishwasher very differently. You load it so that everything makes sense and fits. I load it so that the door can close. Like if the door closes, that's success for me.
Yeah.
Dinner is dished up. Got the ravioli there in the Alfredo. It smells amazing. Got a little salad there. I went with honey mustard. Sherri went with some garlic expression vinaigrette on her salad. Time to eat. All right, we are making progress on our dinner. Sherri Beth, it's the first time we've ever gotten the reindeer sausage ravioli from the Alaska Pasta Company. Mm-hmm. Thoughts?
Would recommend.
It's super good.
It's good.
Would you do it with Alfredo again? Would you do it with... I was thinking even just like a good olive oil and some Parm cheese would be delicious.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the reindeer that's in there is subtle enough that it could kind of take any sauce.
I think so too. All right, dinner's done. Sherri Beth is getting the trash all put together, except our little Lucky Charms box. Our trash, I don't know if you guys saw it in previous clips, it reached the point where it was like we were stacking stuff on top, so definitely time to change the trash. Yeah. Dinner is finished, and we have all of this left. Look at that, one package of ravioli from them gave us each dinner, and what's going on over there?
Sorry.
Wow. And a bunch of leftovers. Those will be delicious tomorrow or later tonight. Okay, so we're sitting upstairs, and I just called my mom. Mm-hmm. She left a voicemail while we were having dinner, and so I called her back, and my mom is so cute. She's like, Adam, I have a question for you. She's on the voicemail. She's like, I have a question for you. I need your help in understanding the different generations. Like, where are millennials? Where's Gen X? What's the order of all of it? And so I just called back. I had her on speakerphone, and we kind of walked her through. Okay, Mom, so you're a boomer, and then boomers go to this year, and then we have like Gen Z or Gen X, and then we have millennials, and then we get Gen Z, and then we get, you know what I mean? So we kind of walked her all the way up through Generation Alpha, and it was just really funny. She's like, okay, so this is this year. Okay, so this is this year. It was so funny. She's like, I need your help understanding. I'm like, what do you need help understanding? Oh, millennials and Gen Z and Gen X? I will say, Sherri and I are weird. I don't know if we've talked about this in a vlog before. We are actually what's considered Zennials. I was born in 80, she was born in 81. Mm-hmm. The typical cutoff for Gen Z and Millennial is like 80, 81. But the reason that we're considered Zennials is that our childhood, our whole childhood more relates to Gen X.
Gen Z.
Gen Z. I get those confused.
No, Gen X.
No, Gen X. Gen X is right. Because we had like an analog childhood, but our adolescence and the whole rest of our life has been digital.
Yeah, from like high school on, it's been fairly digital.
Yeah, so basically high school, junior high on, we relate more to millennials. But like as our childhood looked more like Gen Z.
Gen X.
Gen X. Wow, that's confusing.
It is.
Gosh.
So we're Zennials.
We're Zennials.
There's like this 4 or 5 year period that we fall right in the middle of.
Because you kind of identify,
yeah.
Part of your life identifies with one, the rest of your life with the other. I want to know in the comments below, what are you?
Yeah.
And what comes after? Because we're currently in Generation Alpha. What comes after Alpha? Is it Beta?
My guess would be Beta.
Your guess would be Beta? So we've gone Gen X, Gen Millennial, Gen Z, and now we're going to Gen Alpha, and then Beta. Pro, that's my guess too. But I want to know in the comments below, what are all of you? Well, before we get up and figure out what we're doing next tonight, we're gonna spend time reading our book. This is a book that we've been going through for a while. It's called Heart on Fire. It's like 100 different devotionals, meditations, and we absolutely love it. What's that page over there say?
Sometimes we need to look backward to forge a better path forward.
Oh, and today's reading is called
The Windshield and Rear View.
So we've talked about this book before. It's not something we do every day. We'd like to do every day. We just kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
So we're slowly making our way through. We have a couple things coming up that I think are pretty fun. This weekend, we're actually doing a photo shoot. We haven't done a photo shoot together, like a professional one, in years and years. We're doing kind of a strange one. We're doing a ghost photo shoot. Now, I don't even know how to describe it because it sounds so like cheesy and weird.
Ghosty.
But the thing is, it is, and that's exactly what we love about it. Here's a couple just images from social media about these. And a friend of ours, Allison, who's a photographer, was like, "Hey, I want to do a ghost photo shoot with you guys." And I was shocked when Sherri said yes.
Well.
And so this weekend we're gonna go out and do a ghost photo shoot just in time for spooky season. And I think it's gonna be amazing. And then on Monday, next Monday, is our 19th anniversary, you guys. Can you believe it? 19 years together. It's a long time.
19 years married.
19 years married, longer together. So we have reservations at one of our favorite restaurants for that night. We're just gonna spend the day together, spend the night. It'll be a ton of fun. Cannot wait. So a couple very exciting things coming up. Next task for the night is a very important one. I'm putting a roll of film in my film camera. I'm using this Kodak Gold color film because I normally shoot black and white when it comes to film photography, but this time of year the colors are changing. There's lots of golds out there. There's some reds starting to peek through, and I want to go and shoot a roll of film that is just fall colors. I have been feeling, so I read a book last year, maybe earlier this year, called Sacred Rest, and it was all about the different kinds of rest we need. That when we think of rest, sometimes we just think about physical rest, right? Like sleeping, napping. But sometimes you get a great night's sleep and you wake up and you still feel exhausted. It's because you're not getting the kind of rest you need. There's mental rest, emotional rest, spiritual rest, creative rest, physical rest, all these different kinds of rest. And for me, the one that I feel like I've been missing or lacking the most is creative rest. We did a podcast on this, didn't we?
I think so.
I think we did a podcast on this topic not too long ago. And creative rest for me oftentimes looks like film photography. It's something that I absolutely love to do. It's not anything that I monetize. It's not anything that I get instant gratification from. I just go out and create, and I just love it so much. So I'm gonna put a roll of film in my camera, and it's supposed to be nice for like the next week, like really beautiful fall weather. And so my challenge to myself is to get out and to shoot 36 rolls of color film. 36, not 36 rolls, 36 shots of color. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of rolls. 36 shots, all fall colors, sometime over the next week. So that is my challenge to myself. Step one, I gotta put new film in my camera. Film's loaded. Now I'm just gonna close the door. Be good to go. And this is my film camera. It's a Pentax K1000. I've had it for a number of years. I think I have 3 film cameras. This is the one that I shoot like 90% of the time. I don't know. There's something about this camera that I absolutely love. So this is the one I always have with me. Okay, now we are doing the very important work of figuring out the very what?
Very important work.
The very important work of deciding what our props are going to be for our ghost photo shoot. So some of the photos we want to take a photo of us with books. Yeah. And in
our ghost gear.
In our ghosty apparel. So ridiculous. The book that you've chosen is Haunted Ever After.
Here was my first thought, but
yep.
I think it's too small. Whoa, things are flying out.
You're throwing stuff. Okay, what do you got?
I think it's too small, but I have this Edgar Allan Poe book, which I feel like would be perfect, but it's just really small.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm reading it, you can't really tell what it is.
Although, if she got, like, kind of close, maybe she could. I don't know, maybe bring it.
Maybe, yeah.
I say you bring the Poe book, you bring Haunted Ever After.
He used to have a ginormous, like, his complete anthology. It was huge. But I got rid of it, and I just kept a little one.
And this is the book I'm going to bring. You guys know my love for Agatha and the murder of Roger Ackroyd. This is just a great, like, cover for a photo when you're covered in a sheet as a ghost. So ridiculous. All right, let's go downstairs and show them other props we've already gotten.
Yep.
We thought it would be so cute to have a photo of us in our ghost costumes with ghost mugs. And we found these at Target. First of all, how cute are they just in general? So we had to get them. I love them too. So yesterday was kind of a big day here in our house. It was the 2-month anniversary since we said goodbye to Missy. It was July 16th that she passed on. So it's been 2 months and 1 day as of today, which is crazy to think of. Like, the fact that it's been 2 months is hard to believe. But yes,
still crying.
And Sherri's still crying. But we got something in her P.O. box that was really sweet. It was from somebody named Katie, who lives out in Wasilla. And Katie sent us a nice card, nice cute little pin, a sandwich pin. And she also sent us a list of cat names.
Alphabetized.
Potential names for whatever new kittens we get. You guys, Katie wins. I'm sorry. All of the rest of you, I'm so sorry. You did well. Katie wins. It is alphabetized. Like, hold on, I gotta show you this. This is the most intense thing. A names, B names, C names, D names, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, and then additional names that she ran out of space for. Katie, what? I have no idea how many names are on those. It was so funny though. Like,
it was fun reading through them.
Reading through them was so fun. There are some genuinely great names on that list. But all of the rest of you can stop trying because I don't know how you ever top.
We have a whole list.
We have a whole list of every alphabet. Every letter in the alphabet. So Katie, thank you. And in case you were wondering, this is the sandwich pin. I love it. All right, so now I'm going to kind of pick up a little bit from where we did the bike assembly last night. These are all extra part, well, I hope they're extra parts for the e-bike. And what I think I'm going to do is just put all of them in like a Ziploc baggie. This is the tire pump, so that's not going to go in there. We'll keep that out. But just kind of keep all of the extra parts, all of the things for the bike together, and then I'll store that somewhere safe. I just don't want to get rid of this stuff in case it turns out that I indeed did need it. And then sometime in the next couple days, maybe this weekend, I do want to put this room back together. This is obviously normally our YouTube room, our podcast recording room, and for the last 3 weeks or so, it's been broken down into a guest room, into a storage room, into an e-bike assembly room. And so now that all of that stuff is finished, I want to get it back put together. So it's not far away. I just got to figure out a place to store the bike. I'm fine. And then get like the table set back up. You can see the table and chairs are all just kind of stacked over there in the corner. So it won't take long. We just gotta do it. If you watched our last vlog, you know that Sherri tackled our medicine cabinet and our bathroom upstairs. I am going to tackle this. Now this is much smaller than what Sherri tackled, but this is in our guest bath downstairs. I have no clue how old most of the stuff is. I don't know where it came from. I don't even necessarily know what's in here. So, Deep Blue by doTERRA. We use this stuff like crazy, so that's gonna stay. But then, like, all of this other stuff, like Pain Reliever PM. What is that? Ibuprofen PM. Another pain reliever. Okay, I'm seeing a trend. But then this, actually, this can definitely go. Let me tell you why. Back in 2001, when Sherri got so sick, one of the things that we were told to try for her skin were oatmeal baths, like colloidal oatmeal baths. So we bought this Aveeno stuff and tried it, and it actually ended up drying out her skin and made it so much worse. It was one of the times that kind of was the scariest during that entire experience, because it was almost like this stuff the oatmeal supercharged the dryness and sped up whatever the heck was going on with Sherri's skin, which obviously later we found out was exfoliative erythroderma. But this has just been, like, there is one packet used out of this, and it was used in early 2021 when we were trying to help. This did not help, and so even seeing this does not make me feel good. So we're gonna throw this away. And I think we can also throw this away. It is a nasal spray that expired in 2022. Ugh, we're the worst. All right, well, I think that looks a lot better. That was so simple. That took like 4 minutes. Why in the world didn't I do that before? I probably should have done this before we just had guests stay with us for 3 weeks, but whoops. So now the only things we have in there are like pain pills, airborne, because a lot of people who stay with us like just got done traveling, so if they're not feeling well. We've got, of course, some soap. We've got Deep Blue, some lotion, and then some air freshener spray because, well, it is a bathroom. And so, friends, there you go. Random Tuesday night here at the Legg household. Just hanging out, having dinner, getting ready for a crazy ghost photo shoot, doing a little bit of cleaning around the house. And it's actually not that late. It's like 9 o'clock now. But Sherri Beth's upstairs reading, starting to wind down for the night, so I am going to as well. We're so thankful for all of you guys. Thanks for all of your comments. Thanks for always watching. Gosh, we love you guys so very much. We're so thankful you're a part of our lives and a part of our community. We will see you on the next LeggLife video.